What's going on, gamers? It's Dreamkillas representing Madden Mastermind. Hope everybody is doing well today. And we're out here using the Dallas Cowboys on our venture to get to the top 100. We're getting really close, I feel, at this point. After the next couple games, I think we're ranked somewhere in the 150 range. So hopefully, and I've been saying it for weeks, I'm really thinking as long as we don't get on some crazy losing streak, we should be there, here in the next day or so. So I appreciate your patience with me getting there, man. It's been a long journey, and it seems like it's never taken me this long, but I just haven't played the amount of games I did, in years past. So, it's a combination of things. I looked, and it seems like most guys, they got at least like 80 games in at minimal to get in there, depending on their win-loss ratio and stuff like that. But this is actually a good game too. I think this guy was ranked like just under 100, so somewhere like in the 80s. So, he played very well. You can see him break off a big play right here. He's about to tie up the game. And, a couple guys had asked in the previous games or, whatnot. They said, I'll run a few plays, and I'll mention it again. I flip them, folks, so really I'm running 8. But that's a stupid joke. Anyway, realistically, I run like, I'd say 8 plays total, and I just seem to have success doing it. Do I have other stuff? Yeah, but it's a challenge for me, man. I like scheming around what I do. If the guys are going back to the huddle and they see my play, it's not going to always look the same. I got different hot routes, different things I do with it, and if they really can't stop the run, or even if I'm mixing it up well enough, I'm normally pretty good. Because somebody else had asked, what do I normally learn from losses? If I'm having a real bad game, which fortunately hasn't happened lately, I don't mind quitting out. Most of the time, if it's close, I'll stick with it. But if I get off to a real bad start, like I know what I'm doing. It's my reads, just not staying patient, things like that. And then a lot of the times, it's not running the ball. There's definitely people, Ghost, I think, passes the majority of the time. I feel like I can, but, I'm not going to be able to pass versus the best players running 2 plays. So that's something I'm definitely cognizant of. But, I'm stubborn, man. I'm 33 years old, so it's like I've been playing Madden for years. I just feel like, I could beat anybody. So I stick to the script. And somebody else, had mentioned about me getting real aggressive on that 2-point conversion play yesterday versus that number 6 guy. Yeah, I feel like it was definitely aggressive. However, with the way the game's going, I felt like my offense could do it. I rely heavy on those hitches, and I just did make a good throw. Dude was open, but anyway, you win some, you lose some. It's not the end of the world. Hopefully, we'll see him again, and we will execute better. And that was the name of the game. Terrible throw right there, man. I wanted to hit Dez on the fade, but I didn't. I got all eager, threw it to Witten, not by accident, but it was just stupid. So anyway, you can see here we're really gonna have to fight back. 21-14. The opponent's doing big things. Thank God Church or whoever that was, maybe even Carr, came up, hit, stuck them. So we're still in good shape here. We're going to see, Tony Romo hopefully be able to pull through. And guys, when I make stupid comments like Romo coming back and clutching all this, I mean it. I think the dude, I think from the stats and stuff, they were saying like his QB rating and stuff like that is good. He's got a lot of fourth quarter comebacks, but I just joke around, man. I really don't care at the end of the day. It's football, man. It's entertainment, and I almost say it just to see what people comment. Whether it's the Dallas Cowboys, the best team in the league, and I was saying that 2 years ago when they probably didn't even have a winning record, or last year. I don't care. At the end of the day, I got more important things to worry about. So continuing on, you guys can see here, we're just having set heaters at this point. We get the dude to punt finally, and we're down 4 points, so we got to score a touchdown. My 2 biggest goals on this drive, obviously waste the rest of the clock and get that touchdown we ever so needed. One thing that you guys are going to note, and I forgot to mention this earlier, DeMarco Murray actually got hurt on the first rush of the game when he popped me. So that hurt my scenario. If I'm not running the ball well or mixing it up well enough and, can't rely on my run game, that really puts a damper on what I'm doing here. 2nd and 10. This is man, I don't know what, that was just a bad throw. It seemed like I have worse accuracy in one situation like that. 4th and 17, Dez gets up on the comeback, thank goodness. And then we go right back to him. Unfortunately, he drops that one. So 19 seconds, we got 1 timeout. My man Dunbar at least gets us a little bit closer, but then we got to go back to Dez on the comeback. He splits the defense, throw up that X Dez. And unless the opponent here can have some miraculous scenario happen, he tosses it up, catches it. Unfortunately, time expires and he can't kick the field goal. I'm Dreamkillas representing Madden Mastermind. I appreciate you guys watching. Check back again at 8 o'clock Eastern, and we'll hit you with another game.